Yeah, how's it going, YouTubes? Hey, I wanted to share share a little bit of stuff with y'all here. Abby's grandfather passed away recently. Super great guy. Steve is like, if I could pick a grandpa, he's the one I would pick. You know, I was not fortunate enough to have ever met my grandfather, any of them. But this man was a machinist for the majority of his life, and he enjoyed tools and he enjoyed woodworking as much as I do. Nevertheless, his own children and grandchildren were not interested in that type of thing. So before he died, he pulled me aside and said, "Hey, look, what do you want?" I told him I didn't feel comfortable telling him any of that, you know, whatever the family didn't want, I would be honored to have. So I got honored quite a bit. I think somebody might be here. Apparently honored a lot. So nevertheless, table saw. This saw is from 1952. This is when Craftsman was good stuff, man. I mean, this thing is so heavy. It actually, the table and everything he's built for it is incredibly stout, but it has its own dust collection. 220. When's the last time you saw a table saw at somebody's house that ran on 220? It's been a while since I have. But he's done his own jigs, his own brake, made that stuff. And this is really slick. He did a lot of little finite stuff, and he put this guide together. Obviously, this is to keep your hands off of the blade. But as you can see, the whole tabletop moves, and then he's got, you know, guide and brake built right into it. So that's really slick. All of the owner's manuals for all of these particular devices that I'm showing you to, all the way back to the 50s. Dust collection system, so that'll be hooked up with everything as well as we're building the new wood shop out here. Deep throat jig or reciprocating saw, and fully adjustable tabletop too. So that thing's a beast. It's so heavy. Let's see. Recently, I picked up a compound miter saw at a yard sale. Ta-da, $10. Once again, Craftsman. Back when it was good stuff. This thing is a tank. It's heavy as hell. But the real monster is this guy over here. This is the drill press. Of course, the motor and assembly that goes up on top there. This is the table that he had built for it in the 60s. This tabletop is table, and not just the top, but the table itself is so heavy it takes 3 people to pick the damn thing up and move it. And then he's got this big chunk of aluminum that just sits up here that I don't even know why I will figure it out. I'm sure he had a reason to have that on there at one time or another. But I'm really stoked. If there's a day to be blessed, I feel like today is the day. The drill press is just entirely too heavy for me to pick it up by myself and put it up there. So I will be recruiting some manpower to help me with that. But basically, we're just going to start ripping everything apart out here and start putting together the wood shop the way it's supposed to be. I'm considering just starting a new channel just for those projects. You know, a woodwright shop kind of channel, and I'll keep you all abreast to what's happening there. So anyway, thank you, Steve. May you rest in peace. And I will put all of these things to good use, I assure you. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. You know the routine. Peace. One love.